things. I don't know if it's just my way of getting aggressions out, or I have been a monster. I have been a monster, and I don't know if that's... It seems like it gets worse.
Tell me why you're concerned about your brother.
Just because of the way he handles things. He doesn't like anyone, and that is including my mother and I, it feels like sometimes.
What do you say about all this? We're talking about you like you're not here.
Well, I'd say it's pretty normal behavior. Just, I wouldn't say that it's because of the grief or anything. I'd say that it's not really a problem in the first place, but if you were to put it as a problem and you were to blame it on something, I'd say that it's probably puberty, you know?
I don't know what's best for him. Am I supposed to push him, or am I supposed to let him
Well,
process?
you know, strangely enough, as subjective and idiosyncratic, as individualized as the grief process is, there are some markers that can answer that question for you and for you and for you. So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and I want to put this in clear focus. We'll be right back. Everybody lies. It's just a matter of why.
What lies ahead?
I have a lying addiction. I lied about having muscular dystrophy. I bought a wheelchair.
In Dr. Phil May.
You are worse than cancer. You have to pay.
See this? My guest, Angie, says that is ironclad evidence that her husband, Joe, is having an affair.
I can see the buttocks of a woman sitting on top of Joe.
You got the house wired with cameras and microphones. You put a motion detector under the bed.
Yes.
You actually think that he's bringing her not only into your home, but into your bed while you're in it.
Did you lie about being in the military? Oh, wait, what now? Now you can't hear me? Come on, bro.
My earpiece slipped out.
Their mother, Cammie, was their biggest supporter. Now Cammie is a homeless drug addict who has been arrested 12 times.
People call it dumpster diving. I call it treasure hunting. I've eaten fruit out of the garbage.
You've got to be willing to look her in the eye and say, I am done.
I don't even think I want her back.
You're going to bury your mother and spend the rest of your life without her if something doesn't happen.
I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do it.
When I wake up in the morning, I really enjoy to have a Guinness beer for breakfast. I don't think I'm an alcoholic. I can go without drinking. I don't have the shakes, I don't have withdrawals, but I cannot sleep, I can't eat, I'm anxious, I'm grumpy. So being drunk is better than the alternative of what my life is like without it.
Let me talk to y'all about grief. What I want to first acknowledge for the three of you and for everyone out there that has gone through this, I've gone through it, I'm sure most people have gone through it at some time in their life. It is a very individual process. The biggest misconception that I see people make is they think that how much they grieve, how long they grieve, and how deeply they hurt is a reflection of how much they loved, and that's wrong. The depth and breadth and longevity of your grief are not a reflection of how much you cared about the person. So you can't measure it that way. But I will tell you this, while it's individual and while you need to be patient and let each other go at your own pace, there is a point at which grief morphs into depression.